And now, welcome to Med Center Update.
Okay. The second years were recently introduced to the intricacies of scheduling their third-year rotation in an exciting 2-hour presentation. Upon logging into MedStar, students will simply rank all possible 36 combinations of clinical rotations and submit this list for further processing before an operator at NiteOut state-of-the-art computer facility will apply a time-tested algorithm that seeks to find the optimal match to help students achieve their goals.
The students were outraged due to yet another increase in tuition this past year. I myself filed a personal complaint to the dean because honestly, it's just so hard and I don't know if I can make room for it.
The new inductees for the Gold Humanism Honor Society were recently announced. Dean Stone said, quote, "These students epitomize altruism, compassion, and kindness at their very best. They should be very proud." In response, a new inductee replied with, "Wait, we don't get no gold? Shoot, this ain't gonna pay my bills."
The OSU College of Medicine has recently moved up in the U.S. News and World Report rankings to 30th in the nation, with our biggest improvement being a 20% increase in our faculty-to-student ratio. According to Dr. Westman, this difference is solely due to the number of students who have been expelled for hitting the reply all button.
Read it. Great news! OSU College of Medicine's very own Beetle Nut Girls, also known as the Fontanas, were assigned to Virgin Records. In related news, hell just froze over.
OSU has once again brought itself into the limelight with a monumentous achievement in the field of genetics that pushes the boundaries of ethics. Yes, that's right, I'm talking about human cloning. But who could see Paul in cloning something so genius and so freaking adorable as our own Mary Beth Fontana?
Many of you are already aware that Dr. Stephen Gabby has been appointed as the Senior Vice President of the Health Sciences. When asked to comment on the decision to bring back this formal Buckeye, President Gee said, "Excuse me, Dr. Gee?" Okay, well, I guess that brings us to today's word, leadership.
Now, as we were saying, President Gee has recently worked to bring former Buckeye, Dr. Stephen Gabby, back to OSU. We here at Med Center Update would like to commend Dr. Gee's commitment to bringing back strong leaders who, like himself, have tons of experience here at OSU. As you know, Dean Shubha has taken a huge initiative to make OSUCOM graduates not only the best physicians, but also the best leaders. To accomplish this, several committees have been created to help students learn when to take charge of situations, when to ask for help, and even when we may be wrong. Because physicians should not only be on the cutting edge of science, but they should also be able to see beyond the surface. They must be insightful. To this extent, our college already uses peer evaluations in TBL and even in the PCM group sessions, because leaders must know how to constantly reevaluate their performance as well as that of their peers. Leaders must be approachable, communicate openly, and let their staff know where they stand at all times. Most of all, physicians must be competent. And this is why the college's remediation committee is in the process of revamping the current remediation system by changing the passing score for all exams during Med 1 and Med 2 to 70%. Sucks for you guys. This change should not be a surprise to students. After all, what kind of leader could you possibly be if you're allowed to slide through with a D average? And Dean Shubha is not the only one emphasizing the importance of leadership. Our new Vice Dean for Education, Dr. Catherine Lucy, has taken charge through her initiation of a new Med 4 leadership elective. This will be a longitudinal elective that will give students an experience comparable to that received in business school. And I, for one, think that this is a fantastic emphasis, because at the end of the day, to be truly good at following protocol and doing what your attending tells you, you need to be trained in leadership. Thank you all for coming out. Now for the rhythm method. Anybody want to play with these? No. They'll be outside.